family and friends, Aubrey and Danny now share their vows using a Scottish tradition of an oathing stone or an intention stone. So for those of you who are not familiar with this Scottish tradition, it is when the couple either hold or put their hands together on a stone as they repeat their wedding vows. As an oath given near a stone or water was considered to be more binding. Some believe that is where the phrase "set in stone" comes from.
That's a real brother right there.
Woo!
All right.
Come up, my love. Right here. Front row and center. Now, I know that Danny's late a little bit, but he does try to plan things, and I just want to prove, this is my Exhibit A, that he did try to plan this from beginning to end. So can you please unravel his plans? It goes from Danny's proposal notes to his first, for his day of firsts, then to his drive-by celebration, then his time schedule, his proposal lead-up, and finally, the proposal. So, ladies and gentlemen, he had it all planned out, which brings us here today. Hartelijk welcome. Iedereen, wat fijn dat jullie allemaal van zover gekomen zijn om bij Aubrey and Danny hartelijk te zijn.
To my lovely almost wife, our day is finally here. It still feels surreal. To be honest, the past few months of our hectic lives have all been surreal. I am incredibly grateful for having you by my side as we experience our eventful days together. Who would have guessed that when you were taking notes on our first date, it was only chapter 1 of our winding story. I remember the nerves I felt before getting down on one knee to propose. As we walked past all the firsts we experienced together, falling in love on the plaza. It added to my nerves while adding to the certainty I felt that we're meant together.
Aubrey was a delightful child, and as she grew, she just became kinder and smarter and more wonderful. Then one day I got a phone call, and she said, "Mom, I met somebody."
I felt forever about you then, and I feel forever about you now. Only a few moments before our first look, and I get to look into your eyes to see how stunning you look today. Before we enjoy the rest of our days together, I want to thank you. Thank you for being my constant. Thank you for accepting me at my best and at my worst.
I'm so happy to be reunited.
You've shown me the value of building a home and a family. I could not have found a better partner to be on this journey. Part 1 of 2. And what an incredible journey we're on. Through life and around the world, you are the most adventurous, beautiful, and loving person I know. And our future family will be proud to carry on your principles, dedication, and love for others. There is no doubt in my mind you will be a wonderful mother to our future children. 3 only. 4. Wishing us a wedding day that is as beautiful, fun, and incredible as you are. And I can't wait to see you walk down the aisle. Yours forever, and that was part 2 too.
My dearest Danny darling, you've been my adventure boy since day one. I was initially captivated by your charm, stunning good looks, and your intriguing lifestyle, but I stayed for your loyal heart, unwavering fun mood, even in the worst of days, and your exceedingly competent caretaking abilities. After navigating the challenges of living in 3 different countries together, going through multiple new jobs, navigating visa challenges, and having hard talks that helped us understand we come from 2 very different backgrounds and our families are on 2 separate continents. We've proved we can make it through anything that comes our way. I can't wait to build our own family next and continue the special life that we've made and nurture the love we have that continues to grow more and more each and every day. A little token of my commitment here. Crushed red pepper flakes now have a mobile place for safekeeping and will forever be in whatever designer purse of the day I'm wearing that day. Just kidding. But I told you I'd do it once I became your wife. Big how for now. With love, your wife.
Thank you for loving them harder than Aubrey could humanely know was possible. This kind of nurturing and unconditional love gave Aubrey the confidence to do anything, to be anything. She can only hope that she is able to translate that kind of invincible love into her own family in her next life's chapter with Danny. You're loved. There is no one more generous, selfless, and hardworking in this world than you. She dares anyone here to challenge that kind of love, caring, and support helped Aubrey take chances and seize opportunities others don't get to take. She can't wait to instill the same sense of security and love in her own family one day. Your selflessness in setting him out into the world to explore, which led him to the love of his life, none of which would have been possible without putting physical distance between him and you. Despite being kilometers apart, he has grown to embody Lillian's strength for her family and Renee's sense of protection. He strives to live those values each day and we can only expect him to pass on these characteristics to his future family. Down to his father's repetitive dad jokes and his mom's dental care and their collective drive to care and provide for their family. Parents, you are all so deeply loved by your children.
Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your root is so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part, because that is what love is.
This is one of the most significant moments in your life because you will become a wedded couple today. This is a bond of abiding seriousness and moral commitment. So today, your friendship becomes a family. Danny adores Aubrey's laugh, her sense of adventure, and her trust in people. She's incredibly intelligent and responsible. Aubrey admires Danny's grit, determination, and the way he stands up for what he thinks is right. Your beloved friends admire both of you for your passion, your authentic caring, your energy, your sense of adventure, and fun personalities. Everybody recognizes how much you clearly like each other.
Love is not breathlessness, it is not excitement, it is not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away, and this is both an art and an unfortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grown together underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they're one tree and not two.
I think every baby that's welcomed into a family is loved and adored, but her siblings were 8, 12, and 17. So they saw themselves as pseudo-parents and guided her and cherished her and loved her to pieces. And I think that made her who she is today.
I'm talking about one special memory for me, and it was the first time I met you. Do you still, do you know what you said to me when we first met? Yeah. Well, what he exactly said was, you have to make my mother happy. Okay. So that was very, I think, an emotional moment.
Wishing them the best going forward. Slajva.
And I got to discover your relationship and watching it really grow into what it is today. And I love seeing how perfect the two of you are for each other.
Aubrey is the genuine, downhearted, passionate person who will do anything for her friends.
Some of you might disagree with what I'm going to say next. Danny has been actually a pretty good brother to me.
And now, with great joy, in front of all of your closest friends and family, by the authority granted to me by the province of Alberta, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may share your first married kiss. Woo! One kiss is never enough. Don't we need a few more kisses? Come on, a few more kisses. Kiss, 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 kiss. That's what I'm talking about. They got to know each other better and they danced the night away. Later, they went to another smaller pub to chat, somewhere more private. And randomly, some guy came over who knew her. He seemed to be very, very interested in you. So Danny kind of got his guard up. The guy asked, how long did you know each other? And Danny blurts out, well, for 8 years. Was a lie. The guy didn't believe it. And he asked for proof. So Danny leaned over and gave Aubrey a long, passionate kiss on the lips.
That's day one.